everyone, this is Gruesome Herzog. My review today is called Rabid in 2019. Here's the storyline. The quiet Rose works in a woman's fashion clothing, hoping to be a designer. A traffic accident damages her face. She gets experimental stem cell treatment, leaving her stronger and prettier than ever. But there's a side effect. Directed by the Soska Sisters, Jen and Sylvia. Written by John Serge and Jen Soska. Here's the cast. Laura Vandervoort as Rose. Benjamin Hollingsworth as Brad Hart. Ted Atherton as Dr. William Burroughs. Hanika Talbot as Chelsea. Stephen Huzzar as Dominic. Mackenzie Gray as Gunter. Stephen McHady as Dr. Keloid. Kevin Hanchard as Dr. Riley. And Heidi von Paleski as Dr. Elliot. And the cast goes on. Alright, folks. Now, the Soska Sisters. I seen her very first film, Dead Hooker in the Trunk. Great film. I seen American Mary. Great film. And then I watched this one. Now, I'm not a true Cronenberg fan. I'm not saying that they're trying to be like Cronenberg, but the style of the movie here is very similar to a David Cronenberg film. Rabid, as I said, is a story about Rose. Very quiet, geeky looking, however. Brilliant, though, in the industry for clothing. She gets upset at her boyfriend and gets in a motorcycle accident, and she gets disfigured in her face. So she sees this commercial about stem cell surgery and blah, blah, blah. So she ends up going to this hospital, and wow, now she's prettier than ever. But like it says, there's a side effect. Now, the side effects, or, wow, you normally would think it's, seeing double or hallucinating, which that's mentioned in the movie, but the side effects is far more worse than anything that you can imagine as a side effect. How do I explain this? She is hungry for blood. Now she goes around town killing people for the blood, but she thinks she's daydreaming or however, and the doctor leads her on thinking that, yeah, you're just, daydreaming or you're hallucinating. Then the picture starts coming clear to her. All hell breaks loose, because once you get bit, you turn into these rabid creatures, or, zombie-like, rabid. So basically there's a infection going on. Every time someone gets bit, it goes a bit, and it's like a rabid, zombie-like phenomenon. Hospitals full of people trying to eat you, and that part's cool. Now, when I go to the Cronenberg thing, if you have to watch this to understand what I'm talking about, because you can tell it was influenced by a Cronenberg film. All right, so great, shot very well, a great cast. The storyline was cool. I mean, again, you have to be a fan of his work, well, his style of work. But the Soska Sisters did something that, pretty impressive. Ted Atherton was the doctor, kind of creepy son of a bitch. But her stuff in this movie will make your fucking head spin. I'm not going to say too much. Again, it's been out, but I don't want to ruin it. Just watch it. Hold to the very end. It'll blow your fucking mind. It's a well put together film. I enjoyed it. Again, it is what it is. Definitely check it out. They get better and better, the Soska Sisters, that's for sure. This is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film an 8 out of 10. I quite enjoyed it. Again, character Rose. Innocent Rose. Dorky Rose. Gets in an accident in her motorcycle. Well, moped, whatever. She gets disfigured. And the rest is history. This is Gruesome Herzog. And I am out of here. This is Gruesome Herzog. And I'm out of here.